things to say.
Simply amazing. It means so much more to see her on the approach, getting ready for this shot, knowing what she's been through in Colombia. What a start for her in this match. Sara looks for the front five. You bet.
Kicked out the 10.
Tom, she's had a difficult time in Colombia. A lot of her background very tough for Sara.
Yeah, she was literally dodging bullets in her youth. I mean, there's a lot of unrest in Colombia.
Thankfully, she and her family live safely now in Orlando, Florida.
She has a lot of stories that are really scary, and so she can handle this.
Lynda's perfect again.
Watch this shot here. Her last shot got to the right a little bit. She posted this one up perfect, though, and she liked it from the very beginning. Last shot was out here. This one was into there. The result is 10 in the pit as opposed to the 6-pin lay in the flat gutter.
But now, from great bowler to a mom, she's done the adjustment.
She has done the adjustment. She took a little bit of time off. Carolyn got her back into bowling again, and she's really enjoying it a lot more this time around.
How about Sara Vargas? Front six for the Colombian superstar. Lynda. It does carry and keeps pace. Now, what did you two talk about in terms of the strategy? We see Roger there from the USBC. Glad to have him aboard, and he is
We're putting him to
work
work
for us.
Putting him to work.
Unbelievable start here. Great venue, very unique aspect. Now, Chris, the strategy you two discussed, you and your wife, what'd that entail?
Well, it was basically about getting off to a quick start, which she did, and I don't think she expected Sara to come out this strong. And you know, she's gotten comfortable now. She has a really good chance of finishing this game off at 300.
Goes for the front seven.
Oh. You'd think anybody would start getting nervous after stringing the first 6, and I don't know.
Could you make her stop?
The ball's right here. It's going to follow this path. It's going to go through. The 6-pin will go to the side gutter and kick out the 10. This is the must-have shot for her to shoot 300.
Lynda responds. She's been in the pocket throughout this entire match as well. Will it be good enough is the question. The only blemish with Lynda, that in the 4th frame, 9 spare. That's been it, just a 10-pin. Still, Vargas looking for the 300. More coming up. When we return to Las Vegas, Lynda-Barnes continues her matchup with Sara Vargas of Colombia. An incredibly unique setting for bowling here at the Fashion Show Mall, right off the Las Vegas Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sara Vargas now living in Orlando, but originally from Bogota, Colombia, has the front 7. A lead on Lynda-Barnes, wife of PBA superstar Chris Barnes, who is with us in the booth, by the way, analyzing his wife's match. This is interesting. Can Sara keep it going? Oh, yeah. Tom, she has 4 300 games. First came in college at Wichita State, and also had one here in Vegas at the Orleans Casino and Resort.
It's an unbelievable shot. The hardest shot is the first shot after the commercial break. Normally you get a little slow. This one's just perfect. You watch the ball drive through the pins and just splinter the rack.
Tom, still not surprised she's had such success here on TV for Sara? Amazing. Front 8.
Welcome to women's bowling, I guess.
Lynda just tries to keep pace. Not easy.
She's doing everything she has to do to keep some pressure on Sara, but I just don't know if Sara's going to stop.
Yeah,
And
Sara
having some fun with her fellow bowlers, too.
But doesn't that help you? Like you're on a string going for 300, but someone's pushing you, so you don't even think 300. You think win the match.
It certainly can help you keep a lot more focused than if you're out there by yourself, and all you have to think about is that end result.
Now, Chris, you told us before the match that she would not be nervous because for her, this is a real treat.
She's really been enjoying the whole thing. I've seen her wound up before shows before, and she is absolutely enjoying the moment.
How about Sara? Goes
Another
for 9
cowboy.
straight.
Oh, she got that
Late
wide.
trip on number 7. Down it goes, and the streak continues for a possible 300. You see Deandra Patty, one of the great women's bowlers as well, just shocked everyone Pumped up for this great start to our series of 5 broadcasts, part of the USBC Women's Challenge. Eventually, big prize money, $25,000 going to the winner. But most importantly, Tom, really great exposure for women's bowling.
You can't beat this, that's for sure. It's not an easy lane condition. It's a sport compliant condition.
4-pin wiggles and stands for Lynda.
As you watch this shot gets just a little bit right of target. A couple of boards right. You watch the 5-pin fall just behind the 4.
All right, on my feet.
On her feet indeed. Has a 4-pin now. Chris earlier mentioned that Carolyn Ballard, who will be part of our series here of great female bowlers, helped your wife get back into bowling. What did she say to her?
Well, she asked her to bowl a doubles tournament, and Carolyn's one of the people that Lynda has always really respected, and it was lit a fire under and got her interested and got her juices flowing again about bowling. And she went at it a totally different perspective, just about enjoying the game.
We turn our attention back to the South American sensation, Sara Vargas. What a start. The front 9. Can she keep it going? 10 straight.
Oh, buried. This is like a walk in the park.
60 feet to success.
She wasn't even sure if she should go again.
It's a shot. This is the one that was a little bit scary for her. She didn't get her hand around it as much, but her arm swing and tempo was so good. And you watch as she posts up the shot. 10 in the pit.
Folks, this is a bowler who started at 9 years old in Colombia, bowling at a center that was set up by the Colombian mafia. Very difficult upbringing, challenging. Security always an issue. He's come to the U.S., bowled at Wichita State, as did Chris Barnes. Now, chance to continue this run for a 300.
Oh.
Number 7, and the streak comes to an end at 10 straight. Wow, and a run for Sara.
I just wanted to throw my square ball.
As you watch it, right here at the release, it comes off her thumb early. You could hear it double dribble down the lane. Revolution rate was down from the previous shots, and it hits just a little bit flat from the previous ones.
Here's something different, guys. Spare ball for Sara.
Yeah.
And whips on the 7-pin. Can you believe it?
Who needs it?
She couldn't be expected to make that. She hadn't shot another one the whole game.
Well, it's been that long since it came out.
This one comes off her hand a little bit early, too. It's right at target the whole way.
Really meaningless. Chris, it must be disappointing, really, to see Lynda lose, but you had to get swept up in the idea of all those strikes.
Well, I think she's still having a great time, and she can strike out here for 259 or 258. And,
I wanted to mention that Lynda-Barnes on Team USA. She's like the leader of that group. All the younger women on Team USA look up to Lynda.
Hi, boys. Mommy be home soon.
Perfect conversion.
Do I get a patch for like a clean game?
Finishes out for 245 with a strike here in the 10th frame. I think last night she thought that would be plenty to win today. I think everybody did.
No one would have imagined Sara would reel off the first 10 for a near perfect game. Well, Chrissy and Lynda raising the twin boys now. Very involved already are the youngsters in bowling. They've got a little plastic lane set up, huh?
Plastic lanes, they have a couple 6-pound balls. They go to the